first opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Astros. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
Whoa, second pitch of the game. That ball looked pretty good. We're already getting a good sense of what the zone's going to be like. This could be an offensive day if he's going to call the zone like that.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Second.
At the plate, number 5. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Astros will get. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve. To get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Jose Altuve.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but, man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He'll try again, 1-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Sent on the ground out to second. A quick out, number 1. Here's George Springer. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. A man at third with 1 away. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, it's imperative right there. Put the ball in play in that situation. He does it, gets a ground ball, drives in the run. Everything's working out right now.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 44.
Digging in, Alvarez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's quite possible. Stepping up now, Brandon Belt. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 9, Brandon.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Ripped down the first base line. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Johnno Solarte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it, Gurriel. And that retires the side. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. At the plate, Jose Bautista. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. There to take it is Belt for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it.
The second baseman.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Center fielder number 4.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Holland pauses. Here's the first pitch. High pop up. Jeanette is there for it. And that's the third out. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bautista is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
The left fielder, number 25.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Here's Buster Posey now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one. Digging in to try it again. Max Muncy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Alvarez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Jose Bautista is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Have nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
This one's down to third. Longoria's there. No problem here. One away.
The left fielder, number 10, Julieski Gurriel.
Riding in once again, Julieski Gurriel. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's going to want that back. I know he's got 2 strikes, but that was a hanging breaking ball. He fouled it off to stay alive, but I think he thought he should have put that in play.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Longoria's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Holland pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Muncy is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number
now
5.
at the plate, number 5 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next
Here's
for
the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Johnno Solarte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Stephen Vogt.
In now, Stephen Vogt. And he lays off there 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3 runs already home here. Bounce to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Stepping in now, Alvarez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And in is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
That's ball 2.
That missed.
2 balls,
Close.
no strikes.
It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 28, Buster
Stepping
Posey.
in, Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Muncy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Can't cut into that. Chris Stratton is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Alex Bregman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder,
ready for
10,
another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Jeanette onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number
Digging
5.
in and looking for more, number 5. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brandon Belt would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still done. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Robinson Chirinos.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in now, Aledmus Diaz. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
Center fielder, number 4.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they're in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Into the box, Alvarez, as he rips it on the ground to second. 1 there on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball from Minute Maid. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
number 9, Brandon.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, johnno1216. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Stephen Vogt.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. Can't make any headway. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Pilar. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Jeanette has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder,
at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros settling in now. Evan Longoria. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Joe Smith is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 38.
Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Alex Dickerson is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
The catcher, number
Here's
20,
Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One left for San Francisco. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Robinson Chirinos. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Right side, hit hard. Oh, look at Scooter. He goes to first. What a play.
The second baseman, number 20.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chasing after it is Pillar. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So he's going to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit, but either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
Here's George Springer.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 0-2 pitch. Popped up, calling for it. Belt. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Max Muncy. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is left for the Astros, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Number 5 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Springer. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Number 6, second
Digging in, Scooter Jeanette. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Michael Brantley is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. First offering on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready now, Johnno Solarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here he comes on 2-0. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He was breezing through the inning. He gets a hit batsman, and then that single right there. All of a sudden, this is how quick it goes away from it. He finds himself in trouble instead of getting out of the inning quick.
And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.